Alright. Hello, children. Now, last week a bunch of you sent me emails asking for advice. And today I'm going to give you that advice. Yeah! Me and my best friend really like these two guys. But the problem is if I go for one of the guys, my best friend's gonna get mad at me because she likes him too. And I'm not really sure how to settle this. Okay. Communication is one of the most important things in the world. What you and your friend need to do is talk to each other. Pick one each, and then go for it. Yeah, I don't know what to do about my boyfriend. I feel like the more and more other people that I meet, the less I like him. Honestly, if you dislike your boyfriend, then don't date him. But what I honestly think is that you guys need some sort of a way to spark your relationship. Don't have a threesome. That one doesn't work out. How do you find out if somebody likes you without being too obvious? Talk to one of their friends and ask. But make sure it's like confidential so that they don't repeat it to your friend unless you want them to. I have this huge crush on a boy from my class, but he's way out of my league. What should I do? Make yourself very apparent to him. Just make sure he knows you're there, if that makes sense. Could you please give me advice on how to catch the eye of a bisexual boy from Portland, Oregon? Make a video response. I haven't started vlogging yet, because I'm really afraid of what people will think. Honestly, I think you just need to upload something. I haven't gotten mean comments in a very, very long time. In fact, I hardly ever get them at all. People on the YouTubes are generally really supportive of people, especially people just starting out, because a lot of times, they know what it's like to get through that first step. I'm a 17-year-old girl, and every time I go to the gym, the 28-year-old personal trainer doesn't leave me alone and tells me things like he misses me and I have pretty eyes. What should I do? Really, you have 4 options. It kind of depends how much of a bitch you want to be. You can A, tell him off. B, talk to his manager and ask them to tell him to stop. C, figure out what time he works and just don't go then. Or D, change gyms. So I just got out of a long-term relationship and a friend of mine asked me to be his girlfriend. Now I told him I wasn't ready and kind of got angry but let it go. He lives really far away and I've seen him a couple times recently. And after those 2 times I started to develop feelings for him. But he's also stopped being sweet to me and we don't talk much anymore. What should I do? Honestly, he doesn't sound like that great of a guy. My recommendation to you is to find somebody who would wait for you rather than getting angry and be sweet to you all the time. How do I become awesome? Like BananaNeil awesome. Eat between 5 and 8 bananas a week. Brush your teeth every day and develop a fascination with snuggling. And there you are. How do we get BananaNeil to come visit us so we can rape him? My advice to you, don't rape people. You'll go to jail. I've always wanted to start making my own vlogs, but I can't really afford any equipment or editing software. Do I really need that stuff for my videos to be successful? Honestly, if you're looking to be successful on YouTube, I really wouldn't bother vlogging, because that's not what I do it for. And I really don't think that's what anybody should do it for. So no, not really. You don't need that stuff. I'm trying to get more noticed on YouTube, and I was wondering if you could give us some advice on how to do so. Well, honestly, if you really want to get noticed, make really good content. Make your videos entertaining. And if you want, make video responses to people who matter to you. Now, I'd really like to start vlogging, but I'm kind of afraid of crazy stalker people. Have you ever had any issues with that? No, not really. Just don't post too much information on the internet and you'll be fine. How would I emulate animals as amazingly as you? You might not know this, but I'm an animagus. My friend is dating a guy who's a totally different religion than either of us, and I'm not really sure what to think about it. Honestly, it shouldn't make any difference to you at all. What you and your friend should do is openly listen to what he has to say, because having knowledge about other religions, and of course still respecting them, is a very important thing to do. I hope that helps. How do I pass a math course if I have a really hard time understanding math in general? Go to wolframalpha.com, type in what the problems are, and click show steps. It should help you a lot. I really like one of my friends, and for some reason I always end up trying to help his relationship with somebody else. And honestly, it's really tearing me apart. Should I move on? If you really like him, wait for him. If his relationship now has a lot of problems in it, let it fall apart, and it'll work for you. I've made a few videos but never uploaded them, because I always end up hating the result. Do you have any advice for me? If you haven't seen my video called How to Make Videos, there's a link below me, and hopefully that'll help you a lot. Other than that, I'd say, don't be so cynical of yourself. Regardless of how much you like your own videos, uploading bits of your life is kind of an awesome thing. So don't worry so much about how they look now. You can worry about that 20 years from now when you look back. So I'm gay, and I really want to come out to the closet to my parents. But they're absurdly conservative and kind of hate gay people. Help? There's really no easy way to come out to your parents, especially if they're immensely bigoted. But you should not have to pretend that you're something you're not to make them happy, because that's pretty ridiculous. And personally, I wouldn't want my parents to love me for something I'm not, and I'd rather they know who I honestly was. For some reason, I don't really like hanging around my friends much anymore, but I still hang out with them because I don't want to have to go out and try to make new friends. This question really depends on how happy you are. If you'd be happier hanging out with other people, people, then you should really go meet other people. How do I tell somebody from the online community who's much younger than me and the wrong sex that a relationship's not possible? You have to tell them. You really do. And that's all I have to say about it. I hate that I'm gay, and I can't seem to change it. And I really don't ever want to come out of the closet. What should I do? I think you should go to a pride festival, or some gay gathering, or maybe a gay straight alliance club. Surround yourself with people like you. Maybe you'll feel differently. Yeah, Neil, I think I might be a Christmas tree. What should I do? Probably go on tour. Seriously, you have no idea how much people would pay to see a Christmas tree use a computer. That's kind of one of the most amazing things I've ever heard of. Yep. So thank you all for sending in advice questions. I'm about to go. I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Zoe, wrong web series.
That wasn't intentional.
That's what I thought.